Could the Maple Leafs do it on home ice tonight? Because they have not been so good on home ice in these playoffs.
They've got a home ice problem. They've got a Sergei Bobrovsky problem. Yeah. They've got a core 4 scoring problem. The game started well for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, but it devolved quickly. Game 2 we go. After Florida took game 1 in Toronto, Leafs dropped to 1-3 at home in these playoffs. They've allowed 17 goals in 4 home games. Panthers, meanwhile, 4 straight road wins, going back to game 2 of the first round, just over 2 minutes in. Luke Shen on net. Alex Kerfoot scoops the rebound and scores. The Leafs' fourth line giving them a perfect start to this hockey game. It's a Toronto power play 3 minutes later. Mitch Marner to Ryan O'Reilly. The shot is blocked. Marner gathers the puck, goes to O'Reilly again, and the one-timer's good. O'Reilly's third of the playoffs. Austin Matthews picks up an assist. He's got points in every playoff game this year, and the Leafs have a 2-0 lead. We're still in the first. Sam Bennett hits Matthew Knies up high and then wrestles him to the ice. Knies was slow to get up. He didn't return for the start of the second, and this rookie has been a real difference maker for the Leafs. He did not return to this game. He would be a tough loss if he is out for any amount of time. There's now 2-1 Leafs early second. William Nylander coughs up the puck. Alex Barkov beats Ilya Samsonov with a weak one. Nylander scored in games 1 and 2 in the opening round. He's got no goals in his last 5 games coming into tonight. A couple minutes later, Marner and Matthews can't get it out of their own end, and they're going to pay for that. Matthew Tkachuk plays a little give and go. Great cross-ice pass to Gustav Forsling for another goal. Pair of Toronto turnovers lead to 2 Panther goals in less than a minute. It's already Tkachuk's 4th assist of the series and 15th playoff point, and it is 3-2 Panthers. Sergei Bobrovsky, absolutely stellar in game 1. He was under siege in the third period of this one. Bobrovsky making saves on both John Tavares and Matthews breaking in. Racked up 34 saves in game 1. Then it's Nylander firing it. He deflects one up off the crossbar. Bobrovsky looking for his 5th straight win. How about some more from Nylander? Cuts in. Bob turns him away after allowing 2 goals on 6 shots early on. Bobrovsky making 28 straight saves. Minute left. Leafs with the extra attacker. And Tavares cannot jam it in. Kyle Dubas so frustrated with his hockey team. Florida take both games in Toronto, a franchise record 5th straight playoff win for the Florida Panthers as they beat the Leafs 3-2 is your final. Matthew Tkachuk extending his point streak to 6 games, and that is a new family playoff record. His dad had points in 5 straight games back in 2001 with the Blues. Ryan O'Reilly's goal snapping Toronto's 3-game drought without a power play goal. They hadn't had a stretch that long since December 13th to 17th. Teams that take a 2-0 series lead have won the series, wait for it, 86% of the time. The Toronto Maple Leafs have dug themselves quite a serious hole. Here's Ilya Samsonov not holding back his frustration post-game.
Bobrovsky is playing at the level he's playing at in the series. Do you feel like that's a challenge to you? You have to raise your game?
I don't give a I think I need to back home and look to the mirror, and ask it what I need to do more for on the ice for team 1.
Just your thoughts on Sergei Bobrovsky and what he was able to do out there for you guys.
I think you need your goaltender to win you a game every series. They needed that tonight. You get behind the bench some nights and you get a feel for your goaltender going, man, he's not getting beat again. And that's what he gave our team.
Disappointing, baffling, frankly. We didn't mean to make those mistakes one time in the last series.
Just how, just surprised you were behind the bench seeing that, because you talked this morning about how the team isn't making those types of mistakes. This is a different version.
That's why it's baffling.
Here's an early look at the odds for Game 3, courtesy FanDuel. Toronto opens as a -130 favorite, although they're now underdogs to win the series at +240. Florida's covered the puck line in 5 straight games. The total went under in Games 1 and 2. It is set at 6.5 once again for Game 3.